Come one, come all,
down to the School Standards Hall. To start the tour through this marvelous building, you must first remove any original article of clothing and replace it with this fabulous gray suit.
Upon entering the doorway, you may notice we have no flowers, no weeds, and absolutely no tacky mat proclaiming home sweet home.
The door is made of a simple wood from a tree found all over the world. The design is the same on every entrance and exit. No need for any unique patterns. When entering the hallways, be sure to look away from the children in the cages, the ones who won't give in to the
hypocrisy of this democracy!
The government forcing us all to be clones.
And for what? The feeling of safety against our minds?
The same minds when they neglected as a child, pushing our country into turmoil.
Or is it that our ideas are superior?
Are they so threatened by our mental wit that they will actually push us down into these cages locked by standards, never being good enough to reach the key?
Being called a failure after every single little test that's based off some stupid questions.
I once shouted for the Lord.
I once had a dream.
I once loved sports. I once craved learning. But what's the point of learning anything if we're only going to be graded by these tests that are given to us a few times a year that decide our whole future? The standard is called the No Child Left Behind Act, which could be considered a good title, seeing as when
one child falls behind, the whole school is left behind.
Ooh.
Our books are torn and our campus is worn. But yet we get little funding?
For we must achieve the standards to be allowed the material to teach them.
And isn't it ironic
That our government is the one to be making such laws?
Our country is wearing a sign across its chest written in bold ink letters, screaming for freedom!
We are the country who wrote the Constitution with freedom in almost every line.
So how is it possible to be an American if we have no freedom of thought, no freedom to learn?
I listen to the winds as they moan in pain, the pain of pollution, the aches of global warming, the terror of toxic water. And yet we are pushing for every child to be the same.
Every child had the exact same thoughts.
No original ideas in a small kid's head.
Because according to that simple paper,
There's only one right answer.
There is no alternative. No unexpected situation.
Stop! I'm calling the government's bluff.
No longer will I sit at my desk and be told how stupid I am. No longer will I just the same as you little clones.
I refuse to take the test.
I am on strike against any and all standards.
My mind will no longer click like a clock, like a bomb.
My ideas will explode on the world, and the blast will wake this living giant.
And with his fist, I will pound in the building of standards. With his mouth, I will yell my protest. His fingers will be clutched around my pen, and the eyes will burn on me as I destroy this dictatorship hidden by the mask of standards. But sadly, my height is not yet tall enough to reach the key to the lock. My mouth is not yet loud enough to speak for my freedom.
My bomb has not yet reached zero.
Pen in my hand has not enough ink to change anything.
So I will sit in my cage and wait.
I will wait until this tour is done. I will wait until the people wake up to finally see what world we live in, what world their children must sit in.
The desk that holds papers.
And pens that one day leads to our
Demise.